am at my friend's house and she is away on vacation. Lucky them, they have a motorhome and they're just doing some things with their family. I am going to do a little surprise garden makeover for them. They have a little bit of a garden started that I talked them through a little bit in the beginning of the coronavirus pandemic. And so they started some seeds. Actually, everything inside their garden has started with seed. And I've brought over some goodies that I've grown and a couple that when I went to the nursery I was able to pick up today and do some work and have them have this really beautiful revised space and built on what they've already been doing. So let me give you a little tour of what they have. So what they have here is their raised bed, and on this side right here they have zucchini. I didn't see anything planted down there. I'm not sure if they had seeds or something growing up there, but all of this area I'm going to leave alone. If they want to add or divide those out later, if they don't have anything right there, we'll let them go ahead and do that. And then here they have some cantaloupe. One of the cantaloupe is doing fantastic. The other ones are just coming along. And then they have some watermelon down here. One of these did get eaten by something. That's why I'm not actually sure if they have something grown back here, but I do know for sure there was one right here and it was a little stub one day when I came. So, and then here they have some cilantro, and over here they have radishes. And in this bed here, I believe this was watermelon. I thought there was a tag. I'll have to look back at my other photos. I thought there was a tag. Or she told me what it was, I'm not sure. And then here we have some spinach. I'm gonna take these out of this bag today because there's not enough nutrients in there to support the full growth for fruit. These are great for the way they started the seeds, perfect. And so they're gonna get new homes in the rest of the garden that I'll show you in a little bit. And then same thing with the cucumber here. They need a little more nutrients than that. They have their little basil patch here, which I might move because it is in the walkway. I might move those and intermix them with the lettuce, or I may just leave them. I'm not actually sure 100% what I want to do. And then I was able to go get some of the LA City compost. I got 2 bins of that, and then I got 2 bins of mulch. So I'm not going to mulch the whole area. I'm going to start out by just mulching each of the plants, and that way if they want to get some more mulch from the city, that they can, and get this whole area, get all that great mulch on top, the arborist mulch, so that this soil just starts rejuvenating and all the weeds actually stop. I'm not going to go into doing the cardboard layers and stuff like that, only because I have a short amount of time. They're going to be coming home soon, and I just want to get this area revamped. But I can walk them through that after. These are their seed starting trays, and this one is squash, this row right here, and you can see right here they have some squash coming up. This whole tray was pretty much gone when I got here, when I started coming, and I think these are tomatoes, but I bought them some tomato plants when I was at the nursery getting something else. So, and then down this center here they have all their lettuce. So my plan is I have a couple of tomato plants and a couple of pepper plants, and with cages, I'm going to clean out some of these weeds. I'm going to plant the tomatoes and the eggplant intermixed through here in the lettuce, so it kind of gives the lettuce a little bit of a shady area, because we are coming up on a really hot time and the lettuce will bolt. And so as this lettuce dies off, then they'll have their tomato and their eggplant patch. And then as they want, they can add some more things to it. So I just want to give them a little bit of a space to expand and grow, but also add a little bit more to it. While they did a fantastic job. I commend them. All of this is from seed. I in the past have never had luck with seeds like this, and to have this amount of germination in your first try at seeds is quite amazing. They should be really proud of themselves. So I set up a time lapse, which has been recording me film this. And so I'm gonna get started here because it's pretty hot and sunny in this area right now, and I just want to get it all planted, get it all mulched, get some compost up under the mulch and in the holes, and rejuvenate or add to the beauty that they've already started to create here. Lucy. Hi, Lucy. What you doing? Isn't my dress really pretty? You want to pick at it? Huh? Just not my toes, okay? Lucy. Hi. Burr, 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 burr. Hi, pretty girl. No, don't be pecking at me. Don't you peck at my dress. Bark, 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 bark. Well, I've gotten a couple of the tomatoes planted, and I'm here and it's about noon, and I'm noticing this area right here is pretty shady. So what I'm going to recommend to her next time is to plant her lettuce over here so she'll get a longer crop out of it with the summer temperatures, because the sun is directly overhead and she'll be able to utilize that for some shade loving or cooler weather vegetation. The lettuce is doing fantastic right here. I'm not sure for how much longer. If we get some 90-degree days again, she might lose these, but at least she'll have the tomatoes and the eggplant in this area to take over. Hours of work. I got the mystery squash that we can't remember the name of what it is all around the outside, and then in the corner over there we have some pole beans, and behind that I planted some sunflowers, and then we have okra, and then we have a mystery squash, and then we have 2 summer squash. We have cucamelons in the corner, and then all along this edge here is all cucumbers. And then inside her lettuce area, I added 2 eggplant, moved the basil, added bush beans on this end and bush beans on that end, and then we added 4 tomatoes and the rest of the basil. And that's that. And I didn't really do anything over here, except for I planted 2 cucumber up here. But I'm just realizing that this area gets a lot of shade at this time of day. So I'm not sure if those are even going to get enough sun, but we'll figure it out. Here's the what's left of the mystery items. The spinach and then the cucumber is empty. There's some baby tomatoes. I'm just going to leave those. They can figure out what they want to do with those. And then I just moved those trays over here. They're little seedlings. Nothing has started. I took the covers off because it was just like roasting whatever was in there. So, and then I moved their little picnic table to right here. There's the garden. I pretty much mulched everywhere I put items in the ground except for over there where I ran out, but I can bring some when I come back to take care of the chicken. And yeah, that's it. I'm not gonna mulch any more than that, only because I want them to know where the items are that I planted, and two, there's a lot of weeds, and I don't have any of the cardboard or any weed barrier to put underneath. So instead of mulching it all and creating, just tons of weed growth, I will leave that for them to do. For now, this is what they're gonna come home to. So I'm gonna give it a good water, and then I'm gonna go home and rest. This is day 2 of adding in the items in the garden. Everything looks amazing. There's one little droopy cucumber down at the end, but it'll be fine. But look at the center. Did it take off or what? Look at that lettuce. That was so totally not like that yesterday. Anyway, it's pretty amazing. All the mystery squash is back there. Everybody's doing good. Everything here is doing good. So I'm excited. I can't wait for them to see it. Okay, so it's the night before they come home, and everything is doing really well. Cucamelons here. Cucumbers. A couple of cucumbers have some bites or something on them, but I think they'll be fine. Look how much the lettuce grew after I added in the tomatoes and the basil and everything else. It's just like, they're just so happy. And then the mystery squash back there that they didn't know what was in the first bag. And then look at the cantaloupe here up front is doing great. And then the zucchini back there is doing fantastic. And their watermelon's doing great. And then the other cucumber back there. So everything looks good. Their little tomatoes, I'm not sure what's gonna happen with those, but all right. This is my last day tending to the garden. And hopefully they'll be so very happy when they get home.